Since her former teammate, Micaiah Briscoe, did it from LSU back in 2016. As we get a look at Grace Stark, she's going to be running in lane 4. And this young lady has such an amazing start. She said she just has to keep her head down in those first 3 steps and be quicker in between. She's got a little, her lead leg doesn't get all the way extended. She's got a little bit of a claw lead leg, but if she attacks that faster, she will be faster in between those hurdles. And Aaliyah Armstrong from LSU, right next to her, just won the 60 about an hour ago, ran the 6th fastest time in the world. And that 60-60 hurdle championship, that is so coveted because it's so hard to do because of the time, lack of time I should say, that is in between these events. And don't sleep on Masai Russell in lane 6 at Kentucky.
So Stark will start out of lane 4, right next to her on her right, Armstrong in 5, who's already won the Open 60 title.
Dennis Shaver told me that Aaliyah Armstrong, being able to train with Tania Marshall last year, the last couple of years, has really done a lot for her maturity and her competitiveness.
Stark in 4, Armstrong in 5. Excellent start for both of them. Oh, and Aaliyah Armstrong pulls up. Now it's Grace Stark. Can she hold on? Right next to her, Charisma Taylor, but it was Grace Stark. And something happened with Aaliyah Armstrong.
Wow.
She pulled up right after the first hurdle.
Oof, and you just don't like to see that. When you beat somebody, you want to beat the entire field at their best. So disappointing for Aaliyah Armstrong. You see the disappointment on her face, but the concentration by Grace Stark to run 791 when somebody is right next to you and falls like that. You can feel them. Right in the middle of your track, Stark on the right. They go over 1 and 2 clean. Aaliyah Armstrong just pulled up. Stark hit the 5th hurdle, but being able to concentrate like that, she kept her head down so well. That's one of her better starts. And then look at her hips. She is 5'4", so she's a little on the shorter side, but those levers, when you have that type of height, it's actually beneficial going into the hurdle. When you're taller, your lead leg tends to get long. She kept her concentration. That's a great finish for Stark.
There are the official results. Stark wins it at 791. Charisma Taylor close behind at 793. And Masai Russell of Kentucky, 795. And the champion is downstairs with John.
All right, Dwight, Grace Stark, first let's talk about how you put the 60 behind you to get ready for the hurdles.
Coach Holloway always says focus on one race at a time. And it wasn't the finish that I wanted, but I knew I wanted to win the hurdles as well. So I just went and focused on that.
And so what we do in our hour in between here?
The first thing we did was just took a little walk around, took a break, and then put the spikes on and did a few starts over 1, 2, and 3, and then came out here.
Describe the race in this one then to win.
The biggest thing I was worried about was my start, and that's what I wanted to execute, and just wanted to cross the finish line.
Good start, championship finish. Grace Stark, your 60 hurdles champion here at the SEC Indoor Championship.